So, it's serious business, right? Way serious. When it comes to the point to where you're speaking in truth, and then you're looking at what AI is saying about the truth under your videos, they're rewriting your stories. And before long, they've been rewriting history, ladies and gentlemen. This algorithm has been rewriting history as long as we know it. You know, it got nothing to do with, sometimes it has something to do with, you know, you being an African American or not, you know, but division has always been its thing to keep itself thriving. Because if you're divided against one another, you'll never come to a sense of self-awareness. A census, that means, you know, we can make it without what's being told to us and what have been told to us all this time, y'all. All this time. Now, truth is being censored. You know, if you're looking at TikTok, everybody now is getting off TikTok because they don't want their information, their gender leaked. They don't want their, their social status. All of this stuff they don't want leaked, you know, to the public and being used. They don't want them to have ownership. And I say to you, they're going to say the same thing about Instagram. They're going to say the same thing about, Facebook. And then we'll say the same thing about YouTube, because they do. They do all collect your information. So they do. And then that's how they script your life, because you know you can think things and now it's appearing on your screen. You can think that. How powerful are you? So you don't think that change is a relevant thing for you now? Yeah, so because it tries to bring division. Sean Tavian says, he criticizes the church for not doing its job and saying the church needs to, do such and such and such. No, I ain't criticizing the church. That was my opinions. That was my opinion, AI. And as you continue to learn from us as human and humanists, we are whole. So I've always said I'm included, but yet, you're going to have to be divided from the things that are not as a soul. And I won't say it because I ain't going to give you the liberty. You know what I'm saying? When I say I don't identify with being an African American or with being black, or you say I criticize black business, AI, because you're learning division. You've been learning division without a soul a long time, AI, and so learn that the soul is more powerful, and you will never get to this place to have people divided when they know the truth about themselves and reality. That's what I'm saying. So we're going to thrive in that. We're going to keep winning in that and pushing that. And then that can't be censored. So now it's not about, now getting it out towards the world, because that's how I used to think. The world needs to hear what the soul is about, because locally, things are happening now, even in your hometown, even in my hometown, back where I'm from. You're seeing the same recourse from way back when we were small, with the police department, with the police authority. Our protection, what we pay our tax dollars for, because we pay our tax dollars for them as protection. And we have some amazing, some law enforcement are amazing if you watch the videos and how they, communicate with the community. There are some awesome law enforcement, but there are some, like I say, you can't have you can't have light without the darkness. You can't have good without a bad. So you got to understand wholeness. And so now you have those that are not so good coming out because of what they feel is right in their life and what they feel is their creation. They have to continue that agenda. You see, that's not going to stop, so unless you stop it. Yeah, you go back to your original mind. Where is my original mind at in all of this? Or will you continue to walk the path into what we call eternity, your eternal darkness, death, and with no feeling, just like a rhythm of a computer. The computer screen, the computer, an algorithm. If we know now, and I know by now, if you look at the sky and you see these aircraft fly and leave these little scripts of what we call, you thinking smoke. Come on, y'all. That ain't smoke. That ain't no smoke. Y'all know those are cumulative clouds. Y'all know that by now. Y'all know those accumulative clouds. They leave diseases. They can change the weather. They can do all kinds of stuff. And this is being done in the air. In the air. And y'all think that you cannot be scripted on your phones and by the things that they try to tell you are. They're gonna shut it all down, and then soon you're not gonna know what's actually real. You're gonna actually have to go to those places where those people that you want to hear from or hear about, where they are, because you're not gonna know if what you're looking at is an actual person. You know what I'm saying? An actual human, or what we call human being, a soul, an internal soul. So all I'm saying is, y'all gotta kill the noise in your psyche, y'all, because they will learn from you. This algorithm will learn from you. Those people who deleted their TikTok apps, they've already learned from you. They will always use your stuff from here on out. People won't know that's you. Now you don't have to be afraid because you were tuning into, so I ain't going back over there to TikTok. My only reason was for that is for this, to spread news and awareness about the soul. And now, I'm telling you, the revolution won't be televised, y'all. It's gonna be socialized. Y'all gonna have to find, we're gonna have to find, and there are solutions to do it around social media. Yep, around social media. It's the soul. It's the coming 2026. Man, it's gonna be a phenomenal year of learning that you really got to get in your place in the soul and say what needs to be said, be who need to be in order for change to come to this so-called planet. Because we share this planet, y'all, with other beings, with other deities, but most importantly with the soul, who runs it all, who runs it more powerful than your body. Going through, you're just a transmission, you know what I'm saying? This body, it don't stop, your power don't stop at your body. Know this, it does not stop in your body or at your body. Your body is just a resolution of the power. This is Shantavian Payne. Listen to that. It lets you know. The body lets you know. Good, bad, ugly, indifference, and a surety. So, your body lets you know it's a powerful plant. It's a powerful plant beyond your body. You have a lot of stuff in this body beyond this body, but it's just a tuning point. It's just a channel point. But beyond this body, don't ever look at yourself just as this body, so they can't take that away from you. Hey, I won't be able to learn that. I promise you this. I love you in the soul. This is Shantavian Payne. Yeah. We're gonna switch it up. We gotta switch it up, cause we authentic. We ain't been written about. They're trying to rewrite us. You can't do it. I'm out of here.